Hello, everyone. How are you doing this Friday? Almost weekend. I'm Pedro, and I'm here with Vinny, and
Happy Friday.
we're gonna talk about some Shark Tank videos. Today we have a special episode. It's going to be Shark Tank Australia, all right? And pleased to share that with you.
Let's watch one more.
Next in the tank is a grandmother who wants to make her mark in the health food industry and prove that it's never too late to take on the world.
I'm 70 next year. I started a little retirement business to keep me from getting bored at home. I'm not a person that can sit around. I'm a person who likes to know how things work.
I'm just interested. I've seen it so often on TV. I'm thinking, have they really got an aquarium in there?
I want a shark on board because they have the business acumen that I don't have. I barely know what a CEO is, but I think I need one.
Yeah, that's nice to see like a senior person going to Shark Tank. There's no age, there's no like a perfect time to start your own business, to start like your enterprise. So yeah, that's amazing to see. Like also the reason he decided, right? I don't want to stay at home, retired, just be doing nothing. So let's see what she developed.
Hi, Sharks.
Hi,
I'm
Sharks.
Jenny. My company is Strange Grains Gluten-Free Bakery in Perth in Western Australia. It's a wholesale artisan bakery. I'm looking for investment of $350,000 for 10% of my business.
Okay.
That's worth it.
Okay.
Business came about because I'm a celiac, and when I first started playing with this, there wasn't much out there in palatable breads, and a bit of research and a lot of experiment. I came up with a recipe that I thought was not too bad. I could eat it. And I started a market stall on the strength of it. And after about 6 weeks, I thought, hang on, I'm not going to be able to be in my kitchen for much longer with this, and started looking for a big bakery. It just took off. I had to get distributors because I could no longer do the deliveries myself. Once the distributors came on board, it just went mad, and I still can't cope with Western Australia.
So, Jenny, that's $350,000 for 10% of your company.
Yes.
So you're valuing your company at $3.5 million.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty good valuation for a very traditional business, right? But yeah, I hope she can get the money.
She can. One thing is this episode is very recent. I think it was 2020 or 2021, and so 3 million is not a big valuation in the U.S., especially these days. Especially 2020, 2021. Companies were raising seed rounds at 10, 12 million. When we raised our seed round, we raised at 12 million, and that was 2019. But right now the markets have crashed. So if you get something around 5, 6 million is already pretty good. Yeah.
Can you point to your best-selling loaf of bread?
This is the bestseller. To make a large loaf costs $1.60.
What's its price point?
Between 13 and 15.
Hey? $13 and $15.
$15, yeah.
So it's a premium product,
$16.
and you make it for?
Very nice margin, yeah.
Wow.
Like
I
10
think
times.
Yeah, that's a really good margin. 90%.
90%, yeah.
$60.
$1.60.
Can I look at a $13 loaf of bread?
Some of the top restaurants in Perth use that across the board because it's a really nice loaf.
Look how big that is. That's probably 2 loaves.
It's $13.
Yeah.
$1.60's worth of ingredients.
Yeah.
This is fabulous.
Thank you.
Would you like to sit down?
I'd love to, thank you.
It's fantastic. I can't stop eating it.
You've done a great job here, so I'm not surprised you've got all these awards.
So what is the secret?
Do you know, I don't really want to tell you on there.
So it literally
I
is.
gotta tell the secret here. It's for thousands of people watching.
Right, yeah. It's a proprietary product, and you can see that's where she has built the magic, it's how in the formula and everything. If you think about that, the Coca-Cola brand is one of the most guarded secrets, for more than 100 years. It's just a drink, theoretically anyone can make it, you just need to mix some stuff and then you come up with the brand. But, their formula is really unique. So you can really make food products, and beverages quite unique if you know the formula for something and really keep this a close secret. Yeah.
A secret.
It is a secret recipe.
Okay, that is amazing. $3.5 million valuation. Can you talk to your economics of the business, please, to let us understand how you've come to that?
The turnover Last financial year was just under $1 million.
Wow.
This
100
financial
million?
year, it's going to be double that.
Under $1 million, probably Australian dollar.
She
Yeah.
closed $100 million. That's what she said.
No, 1 million. She
Oh,
said
1
1
million.
million.
Okay, 100 million.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Under
You
a
don't need
million.
to be there.
This financial year, it's going to be double that.
2 million turnover.
I think it might be even more.
Do you have much debt or?
No debt at all. No, we paid for it all out of turnover.
So may I ask how much you've invested in the business, please?
I sold $80,000 worth of shares. Every now and again, I get a bit short or something because I've never even had a credit card, and then I'll use.
That's crazy, right? Like how entrepreneurs can survive without a credit card. And yeah, it's like in the developed country as Australia, she could have like a pretty good credit, like in some banks, even traditional banks should give her.
Some of my own money, and then, oh no, don't clap me, I got a credit card this year, but I haven't used it yet.
You got a credit card this year for the first
Yeah, but she
time.
hasn't used it yet, which is good.
That's
Very
great.
great.
And look, I'm going to let you know where I'm at. I think you have a great business. It's doing exceptionally well. But I just can't get excited. It's health food. I can care less about it. I'm going to bow out and really wish you all the best, Jenny.
Thank you.
It's crazy. Like healthy food is just growing all over the world, right? People are more and more thoughtful about like eating healthy food, especially bread. Like that's something that people love, but they try to avoid because all the wheat and etc. So.
Yeah. But that's the difference between like the seed investor and everybody else. It's usually you need to get involved. In the beginning, especially like Shark Tank, people expect you to get involved, and so that's the responsibility of the investor. It's what is expected of me beyond money, right? Some investors, they'll be just okay, give you money, and then you don't require anything else from them. That's one thing. But especially Shark Tank, the entrepreneurs actually require and want you to be involved a little bit, help with mentoring, go and fix some of the problems together. So that's usually what happens. The Shark Tank doesn't really tell you like, just give me the money. So if you need to do something, these people, they need to do it for something interesting, right? Like I'll not go there and do something that I think is not fun for me. I'm already, for example, the investors are pretty rich there. So why would they do something that they think is boring? They don't have to do that. So if you were in a market, where the investor doesn't have to do anything, you can convince them of investing on any businesses, but do not bring them to the operations because that's when they go out. All right.
Man.
Jenny, I love what you've done. This is going to develop into a beautiful brand around artisan bread concept. The thing that I'm getting nervous about is from a marketing position, you're too niche, and I can't justify the valuation. I'm out.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Jenny, how old were you when you started the business?
60 years.
Are you married?
I've got a few exes.
A few X's.
A few X's.
I like that.
Breaking hearts across the West.
They probably can't keep up with you.
So, Jenny, I love the fact that you've done this late in life because I'm sort of, fond of this sort of twilight years, and I'm a great believer that you keep on learning and growing irrespective of how old you are, and I think you're a fantastic example of that. We're all in awe of you. That's very obvious. But I'm not really the person to add a lot of value to your business in terms of scaling it. So I'm out.
Okay, thanks anyway.
So what would you like?
Yeah, it's again like those excuses. It's pretty generic. Probably the same guy. He invested in other companies, and he said, "Oh, I'm in because I can help you to scale your business." But yeah, it's pretty much like if the investor does not attend to your business and see like how the person can really contribute besides just the money, they were not going to invest at all. Like or they don't see like because they are expecting, okay, I'm investing at 3 million. I expect it to leave that in 2, 3, 5 years you will be at a 30 million valuation. So you needed to come with the clear vision how you're going to achieve that, and maybe not only Australia but the whole South Asia, etc.
Like from us to help you with?
I guess I'm just looking for a partner I can lean on a little bit sometimes, I hate making all the decisions myself. I guess that's what I want is the advice. I have no idea what's the right way. I mean,
Jenny, you're wrong.
I was going to
You're
say,
absolutely wrong.
$80,000, no debt, and you built this business. You've got more business acumen than you know.
You actually have. You know what business is? Business is common sense and making sure you make more income than there is expenses. That's as simple as it gets. And then how do you grow it? So I think you can do it without me. I'm out.
Yeah, and that's true. Like, if she built the business for 10 years without like a partner, it's not in the investor that she needs as a partner. Like, she can find a partner, but someone that has a strong experience in the industry, someone that has a very like a high background and track record on the food industry, on distribution. So yeah, it's good for her to go to her TV show and give more brand exposure to her. It's perfect, but she doesn't need to sell. Like, of course, if she's selling stock, like she's giving stocks, she must get money as well.
okay, thanks anyway. Thank you.
So, 4 sharks are out, just 1 shark left.
Jen, there's people in every corner of Australia who can't eat gluten.
I know.
Would you like to be in the Coles and Woolies of the world? In other words, that it becomes our normal? Would you like that?
I would love to have it all over Australia.
Yeah.
But I physically am not able to cope with it. And I mean, I figured I could do it myself anyway, but it might take 10 years. And hey, I'm in my 80s then. So I'd really love to see it up and running.
Honestly, going to Woolworths and Coles, that's going to be hard labour.
I think the Coles and Woolies strategy is wrong. It goes into the big supermarket chains, it dilutes the brand and damages the brand integrity. So Jenny, maybe the right partner fit for you isn't sitting right here, right now.
You like swimming in the tank? It's fun, isn't it?
69-year-old Jenny wants $350,000 for a 10% share of her healthy bread business. 4 of the sharks are out, leaving only 1.
Naomi, you in?
Jen, would you like to be in the Coles and Woolies of the world?
I would love to have it all over Australia.
Yeah.
Honestly, going to Woolworths and Coles, that's going to be hard labour.
That's probably the
I think
Walmart.
the Coles and Woolies strategy is wrong.
Yeah.
It goes into the big supermarket chains, it dilutes the brand and damages the brand integrity.
So I am going to make you an offer,
Okay,
but it's not what you've asked for.
okay.
And it's because you do need a business partner, and that is going to require such energy and resource. It does come with some conditions, because if I do this, I don't want to limit the opportunity by keeping it as an artisan product, meaning the recipe stays the same, but I would like to see it in every supermarket in Australia so that they have choice. So my offer is $350,000, which is what you've asked for, but for 25% of your business.
That's not bad. That's actually okay, because she's going to calculate that around 10 to 15 of her work time, and then like 10% for the business. That's actually good offer, yeah.
What I didn't want to buy was a lot more work. That's the only worry at the moment.
Without making too many comments on your rate, you're obviously, as you've identified, you want to do less work, not more, and that's fair enough. So you need to be assured that Naomi is okay with that.
So Jenny, maybe the right partner fit for you isn't sitting right here, right now.
Jenny, I think they're confusing you. The only decision you have to make is, do you want to go alone or do you want a partner? And you've got 1 offer left.
Do you want to talk to somebody else outside for a minute?
Yes, I would quite like to go and I've got a couple of my sister and nephew out there. I'd love to go and just run it past them.
Absolutely, go for it.
At this thing, right? Like they partner up. They go outside the shark. Like in America, if you go outside the tank, like they tell you, like if you go outside the tank, the deal disappears. You know. But it's quite common in the UK and Australia to go out and talk to people and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, usually they're not so comprehensive.
Hunter.
Hi.
Jenny has an offer. The offer's good in that it would get me everywhere in Australia, but it would take an awful lot of work.
Hunter, you were saying you thought 20 shouldn't be more than 20%, but they're asking for 25%.
They're very smart, aren't they?
They are. I'm just afraid I'm buying myself a whole lot more work.
My job is actually to make her see a bigger opportunity, whatever that looks like.
Jenny, you better introduce us.
This is my sister, Wendy Page.
Hi, Wendy.
And my nephew, Will Woods.
Hi, Will.
Hi.
Welcome to the tank.
Thank you for having us all. It's a great honour.
So you've been out there considering Naomi's offer. You wanted $350,000 for 10% of your business, valuing it at $3.5 million. Naomi's offered you $350,000 for 25% of your business, valuing it at $1.4 million. What have you come up with?
Yeah, and she must understand like how the business will move forward without her, right? She said that like in 10 years she will be 80, so
Yeah.
who's gonna be running the business and especially if she wants to like grow the business 10x 20x, she needs someone that is also young with her to help. Like she can stay as a chairwoman for a long time, but she definitely needs somebody else to take the business.
If we went in together, would you consider 20%?
When it comes to the percentage, I look really carefully at why 25% and the value that I bring to the business. And I'm not prepared to devalue my time or my energy.
I have got like 33%. I think 25 is a very good deal.
Yes,
It was Shark Tank, the UK one, the dragon thing. Like they would require like 50% of the company,
that's true.
at least, or 33%.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Very good.
wonderful. You won't be alone.
See you, Jenny. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. You're on your way.
That's the thing, like if you
Wow.
have distribution, you can go anywhere. That's the key to any business, distribution. You
Yeah.
can sell any product that's consistent, like it's like McDonald's. He will go worldwide as long as you have a consistent product delivered the same way everywhere and you have distribution. Distribution is key to any business, and you gotta really work on that because if you have the right distribution, that can make a bad product sell more than the good product that doesn't have distribution, for example.
Yeah, right. The right channel to deliver your product, like multiple channels, or one that is very, very strong and that can go anywhere. And she already has a great product, at least they said. So
Yeah.
I hope she's doing amazing now, even
All
more.
right. Thank you, everyone. Hope that you liked this today. And so now we are touring the world, not just the American ones, but also we have gone to the Dragon's Den and today Australia. So we're a global company and we're exploring all different Shark Tank shows all over the globe. All right. Thank you. Have a good Friday and enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your weekend.
There we go. Thank you. Bye bye.